What's up guys, and welcome back to another flight report. And tonight we are flying from here, London Stansted to Gothenburg, Landvetter, on board Ryanair. The operating aircraft for this route, as usual, is a Boeing 737-800. Registration is Echo Mike Juliet, Echo India Dash Echo Mike Juliet, EMJ. It's built in May 2010. It's not a new member of the Ryanair fleet, and it's not, sadly, again, not the Sky Interior. Gee, I don't know why we keep on missing all the fun. We can't get the Sky Interior. I'm trying my best to, but we cannot get it. Hopefully get on the way back, so let's just ignore that. The plane right now just came to a stop after landing from Gothenburg. Operated as FI-965 and will be flying back as FI-964. That's our flight number to Gothenburg. I think we have a slight delay in our departure because the plane landed was a bit arrived a few minutes later than the scheduled arrival time, so we should be hopefully reaching Gothenburg Landvetter Airport on time. By the way, flight time should be an hour and a half or less, maybe. I don't think it's going to be more than an hour and a half because flights to Gothenburg are always that long. By the way, it's a plane, so I'm sorry you can't really see it because it's parked on that at that position. So basically, as you can see, we're here at gate number 59. So yeah, so we're on the ground this time. And this aircraft, I don't know the registration. The aircraft, I can't really see it, it's a bit too dark. I don't know the other aircraft, the registration of the other aircraft. I know this one just landed from somewhere, and that one is our plane, Echo Mike Juliet. Not a new member of the Ryanair fleet, though, but it's not that old. We're sitting in seat 21A today, by the wing again. So I'll see you on the plane. Okay, so we're boarding. Okay, so this is a great view of the aircraft. Oh shit, we have to wait. Okay, we can board. No, we can't. Oh, sorry, guys.
Check the boarding pass. Yeah.
So, alright, so we're in. Alright, 21.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's the cabin. This is our seat. And wow, we've got a great view of the wing here. So we're on board Echo Mike Juliet. It's built in 2010. So here we've got a great view of planes landing. This plane just arrived from Gothenburg and we will be flying back. Legroom is Legroom's fine for a 1 hour flight, but it's not that much. Not good enough. There's not enough room for the legs. It's not that much legroom, but it should be okay for a 1 hour flight. Yeah. So leave the cabin, the passengers are boarded in. So we've got some passengers boarding here, and then we should be on our way to Gothenburg. By the way, I don't know when my return flight will be, and from Gothenburg we're most likely off to Stockholm.
A and B.
Yeah.
No, okay. We got an A and B, yeah?
So we might be taking the train from Gothenburg to Stockholm. We might be flying back to Stockholm. Haven't bought tickets yet when we fly back from Stockholm. So I'll let you know when. So I'll see you during pushback. Alright, so we're now pushing back. Engines haven't been started on yet.
As to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the safety card, which is displayed within the area you are seated. Your captain invites you to read this card carefully before departure. Please now ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened, tray table is in the upright and locked position, armrests down and window blinds open. We recommend, for your comfort and safety, that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. There is a call bell, reading light and fresh air vent in the panel above your head. Portable electronic devices such as tablets and mobile phones in flight mode may be used throughout the flight. Please select flight mode now.
Okay, engine starting up.
Thank you for your attention. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
And ladies and gentlemen, in this particular aircraft, you may find your life jackets in a bundle just above your head. Thank you.
Okay, first engine's on. Okay, second engine starting up. Okay, so both engines are on. Yeah, we don't know when we're coming back yet, but I will let you know as soon as possible. Okay, flaps are being extended. They're being set to, well, spoilers. Okay, I think flaps are set to 15 or 20. I think it's flaps 20 or 15. Okay, increasing power, so we're leaving our parking position.
And ladies and gentlemen, shortly we're gonna dim the cabin lights for takeoff and again for landing. This is a normal procedure while flying in the hours of darkness. If you wish to continue reading, you'll find a light in the panel just above.
I think that plane's
If you press the cowbell by mistake, please reset it, pressing again. Thank you.
I can't really see it. I think it's Echo Kilo Oscar, I'm not sure. I'm not sure really. The cabin lights are now dimmed. And I'll see you when we're taking off. Okay, so we're on the runway. There's currently another aircraft taking off in front of us, so we're next. Okay, so we're increasing the power, increasing throttle. Okay, so on full power now. So we're speeding up on here on the runway to take off. Okay, bye-bye Stansted Airport so far, bye-bye. There's an A400, 600, FedEx, and UPS 767, Titan 737. FedEx A400, 600, FedEx MD11, 757, 757. Fuck, we go really fast. Are you all ready for takeoff there? Okay, lift up to go to the air. Okay, finally took off. Yeah, finally took off, so we're on our way to Gothenburg. So we finally took off. And we are on our way. So we've got a great view of everything up here. So bye bye London Stansted. Until I see you sometime next week or so. Don't know when we're coming back here. Flaps being retracted. We were actually meant to come back on the 28th from Gothenburg back here. But we decided to go to Stockholm from there, so we haven't bought the tickets back from Stockholm yet. We'll most likely fly Ryanair from Stansted, if not Norwegian. I don't know yet. So we finally are in the air. We will be increasing our altitude. I can see M11. You can't see, but I can. It's a great view of Stansted Airport over there.
standstill switch on. At this moment we kindly ask you to remain in your seats with the seatbelt securely fastened until the captain switch off the seatbelt sign for you. For your comfort and mainly from your safety, we recommend you to keep it fastened in all the duration of the flight. We would like to remind you this is a strictly no smoking flight, so we kindly ask you to refrain to do so. Otherwise I have to call Shrek to punch you very hardly and teach you a new way of flying. I will not recommend you that. For information, the panel just above your head, you may find a reading light, a fresh air vent, and a call bell. Our toilet facilities you may find two at the rear, with a baby changing and the one at the front. Shortly we will commence our in-flight service, but for now, ladies and gentlemen, we kindly ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us. Thank you.
So I'll see you guys when we're in flight. Okay, so now we're in flight and we're leaving the as you can see just there, that's the coast, that's the southeast, that's the coast of England. I think it's Suffolk or somewhere, Ipswich, don't know, Great Yarmouth, wherever, Norwich, don't know. So we're leaving the coast of the UK and we've got another hour to Gothenburg. By the way, flight time, according to the captain, is just 1 hour and 30 minutes. Exactly an hour and a half. I told you, it's not that long. So it's a short flight, so in about an hour, we will be in Gothenburg. So by the way, on today's flight, didn't want to eat anything. Didn't want to buy anything from the crew because I already got my own sandwich, which I got from Stansted Airport. I got a sandwich from WH Smith in Stansted Airport, so I'm going to eat that, along with Twix chocolate bar as dessert. So I didn't want to go with Ryanair's meals this time, Ryanair snacks and meals, because they always have the same thing. They have some crappy food which are not suitable. Norwegian's got much better catering than this, Ryanair, I swear. Fly on Norwegian and you'll see how strict I am, how serious I am. So yeah, so flight time's an hour and 30 minutes and don't know the altitude for this flight. By the way, I've got some good news. Ryanair is now using A330 to London and the whole of Europe. Ryanair is finally using A330. And bravo, bravo, A400-600 is finally back in service after a heavy maintenance check. Bravo Alpha's gone for overhaul this time. Okay, fasten seatbelt sign is off. So we are free to move around the cabin and go and do our toilets. So yeah, so let me see how the sandwich here. I got from WH Smith. So it's chicken and pesto. We have 2 days to eat it. descending to land in Gothenburg Landvetter Airport. So bye for now. Okay guys, so now we're descending to land in Gothenburg Landvetter Airport, and should be landing in another 15 to 20 minutes hopefully, if we can. And yeah, so it's been a nice flight from London Stansted. It's been just an hour and a half. It's been a very nice short flight from Stansted, so yeah. So we should be in the Swedish airspace almost, or probably in the Danish airspace. Yeah, but I can tell you that we're no longer in the British airspace. So yeah, another few minutes, 15 to 20 minutes until landing. I've enjoyed this flight so far. I am proud of Ryanair service. It's a fine, it's a good airline, not that bad like other people think. Not as bad as people think, but legroom could be a bit better. And the seat was okay for an hour and a half of flight. And yeah, so actually we are around half an hour delayed on our arrival time because we departed a bit late. We were a bit delayed on our departure from Stansted, so we should be arriving because of this a little bit later in Gothenburg. So yeah. So my last flight report from Gothenburg was on the 27th of November from Gothenburg Stansted. That was in November. Hope you all enjoyed that. So yeah. So for landing, I think most likely going to be using idle reverse thrust because Ryanair usually do idle reverse at nights. I think it's going to be idle reverse. And by the way, on the last flight on Norwegian from Stockholm to London, when I flew on my own, I asked the crew, no sorry, I asked the pilots after landing, I asked the captain, and they said that they used, again, 75% of thrust, reverse thrust. So that was full reverse, so they pull the reverses on, when they pull the reverse on idle it's first detent, and full reverse is second detent, and I think they use third detent. I think that's for emergency reverse. I think from Ryanair's mostly, on this landing, most likely going to do idle reverse, because they always do it at nights. So yeah, so we are now descending to land in Landvetter Airport. Did you know that Ryanair, before 2014-15, he used to fly to Gothenburg City, an airport in Gothenburg? They've shut down the airport now. No airlines fly there, along with Ryanair and Wizz Air and some other airlines maybe. They don't fly because Gothenburg City Airport is shut down. So they all fly to Landvetter, Gothenburg Landvetter. They all fly to now all Ryanair and Wizz Air flights. So I think Ryanair has expanded a lot around the world, and it's one of the most popular airlines. Did you know that Ryanair is one of the airlines, one of the largest 737 operators, largest operators of the 737, not just the 737, also the 737-800. It's the largest operator of the 737-800, one of them. And from next year on, in about a year or two, did you know that Ryanair will be the launch customer of the 737 MAX 200? It's actually a MAX 8, but compared to the MAX 8, the MAX 8 is 189 seats, and the MAX 200 is going to have up to 200.
10 minutes to landing, 10 minutes.
10 minutes to land. So like the, you know, like the some 900s, 900ERs have 2 doors after the wings. So they're going to have them, the MAX 200s. They're actually MAX 8s, but they're just going to call it 737 MAX 200. It's not a 737-200, okay? Just an 800. They call it MAX 200 because you can it has up to 200 seats. It's going to be the same length as the 800, but they're going to have that door after the wings, just like some 900ERs. Did you know that Ryanair will be the first airline? They're going to dim the cabin lights, by the way. Did you know that Ryanair will be the very, very first airline to have the 737 MAX 200?
This is a normal procedure when flying in the Thank you.
From many fun facts about Ryanair. First airline to receive the 737 MAX 200 in the future. It will be the launch customer, and it's also one of the airlines, one of the largest operators of the 737 and the 737-800. They have like almost up to 400 in their fleet. It's not like 390. I can see Gothenburg. I can see it a bit. Okay, they're dimming the cabin lights, so we have another 10 minutes until landing. So I've enjoyed this flight from Stansted. It's been a good flight, a good night flight, nice and relaxing flight. Never been so relaxed on a Ryanair flight before. I did walk around the cabin for a little bit. By the way, Ryanair operates A330s to Gothenburg as well. On Mondays, Ryanair goes. Only on Mondays, Ryanair has operates flights to Gothenburg 1 day a week, and it's on Mondays. By the way, they're using the A321 to Amsterdam and Milan and I think they're using it to Austria as well, to Vienna. Okay, cabin lights are dimmed. Remember, when they dim the cabin lights, don't be scared, because it's a normal procedure when you're flying at night, yeah? They just want to do it so in case of an emergency, a water landing, crash landing, you can see the outside. Well, sorry, I can't see Gothenburg anymore, because we're just, I think, going through we're just whizzing through some clouds. Otherwise, we won't be able to land. Haven't had really any turbulence on this flight. Might have had a very little bit. Oh god. Here we go again. Oh my god. This is cool. Why do we need to have turbulence? Seriously. Oh, it's a bit scary here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Well, Ryanair always has turbulence. It had so much before we landed to Stansted when we flew back in December. If you go on my flight report on Echo Bravo Whiskey EI-EMJ, that's the registration from London Stansted to Stockholm Stansted on 23rd of December 2016. It wasn't included in the video, the turbulence wasn't included, but before landing there was so much turbulence. I can see Gothenburg now, I can see the land. So we are in Sweden. Stockholm is a long way from us. With car it's about 4 or 5 hours away. With train 3 or 4 hours. If you fly it's just half an hour, not even an hour. Jesus Christ, not even 1 hour, you know. So I'll see you when we're almost on our short final. Flaps are being set to, I think they've been set to 2 or 5 degrees. 2 or 5 I think. Or they're being set to even more. 10 maybe? Yes, so we are almost ready for landing, but not completely ready yet, because the landing gear has not been extended yet. I think it's going to be flaps 30 on this landing. Oh, I think it's going to be heartbreaking. I want it to be heartbreaking. I want it to be a heartbreaking. I actually do want it to be a heartbreaking. But not hard landing, because it's a bit scary at this time of night. And I'm relaxed right now. Landing gear should be extended in the next couple of minutes. We just have another 5 minutes to landing. No less. 2 or 3 minutes actually. It's going through the last bits of the clouds, so yeah. It's been a nice flight on Echo Mike Juliet, but we could have been luckier if we got the Sky Interior. I love the hard braking on Ryanair. You hear those steel brakes. Sometimes on Ryanair, when when it's an idle reverse landing, you can hear the steel brakes more, because you cannot hear the sound of the engine going back to idle, because the steel brakes are so loud that you think that the engine going back to idle just blends in with the steel brakes. You think that, but it doesn't. The sound just blends in with the steel brakes. I like those steel brakes. I can't wait to hear them. So we are in Sweden now. We can see Sweden. I think flaps are either on 10 or 15. Probably going to be flaps 30 for landing. It's going to be a cool landing, most likely, because Ryanair always does cool landings. They're kind of fun. Especially with the very hard braking at the end. If you can watch my video from London to Oslo, you will see the very, very hard braking there. It was a good touchdown. It wasn't hard braking first. Oh, landing gear is out, wheels are out, and flaps are being set to 15 or 20. What do you think? 20 maybe. Actually can't see anything right now. Can a bit though. But it's as dark as ink down there. It's as dark as hell. Oh, flaps 25, 30. I don't think it's going to be a hard braking. I think it's just probably going to be idle reverse. Landing with idle reverse. Whoa, whoa, oh my god. I think it's flaps 30 or 20. Oh my god, did you hear that? What a thrust. Okay, so I can see Landvetter. Whoa, whoa. Do you reckon it's going to be hard braking? Well, it's a bit rainy, I don't think it's going to be idle. Probably going to be full reverse. Whoa, hard landing. Good landing though. Idle reverse landing it is. No hard braking. You can hear the steel brakes, which I love to hear. I don't know if it's rainy why they used idle reverse. I think Ryanair pilots are good. Finally landed in Gothenburg, so welcome here everyone to Gothenburg Landvetter Airport after a 1.5 hour flight from Stansted.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to give you a very good welcome to your lovely paradise, Bahamas.
What the heck?
When the local time
he's
is
joking.
25 minutes past 11 o'clock. We would like to ask you apologies for the flight being so fast. We know that we promised you the 10 hours flight. Unfortunately,
he's been joking at Stansted all the time.
At this moment, we kindly ask you to remain in your seats with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain switch off the seatbelt sign for you.
Gee, we finally
Please
arrived.
exercise extreme caution when you open the overhead lockers. Your cabin luggage could be dislodged during the flight. For those of you who smoke, please refrain to do so until you reach a designated area or outside the terminal building. If your bag's been tagged in Stansted, you may find it inside of the terminal building on the belt as a regular luggage. On behalf of all crew, I would like to thank you to choose to fly with us. It was a pleasure taking good care of you on today's flight, and we hope to see you in another Ryanair schedule in the near future. Wishing you a safe onward journey. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and have a lovely evening. Hej då, tack så mycket.
Oh, you said it Swedish there. It wasn't hard braking this time. It was a good landing, not that hard a touchdown. Not as hard as the touchdown in Stansted on the flight in June. If you go back to my other flight report of Stockholm Scouts to London Stansted in June, a few videos before this, you will see the very hard landing. What a good job Ryanair did. Well done. I love hard landings on Ryanair. It was a bit of a hard landing on this one though. It was a bit. So we're on our way to our gate now. It was idle reverse this time. You can hear them steel brakes again. One engine's been shutting down. One engine's shutting down right now. Okay, so we've got some aircraft here at the terminal. We've got a Lufthansa A319 over there. And we've got an SAS 737-800 or 700. I think we're the only Ryanair here. Whoa. We have a Norwegian here. So I think we're parked on gate 21, where we departed from last time. I think this might have come from Gatwick. It's LNNHC November Hotel Charlie, built in 2014. So it's not the newest member of the Norwegian fleet. LNNHC. Finally there. Okay, came to a stop, so all there, welcome. Okay, so engine shut down, and welcome everyone to Gothenburg Landvetter Airport. And it's been a nice flight from London Stansted on a short flight. So thanks everyone for watching, and please don't forget to leave a like on my videos and leave a comment, maybe a dislike. Please like or comment and subscribe to my channel or my videos if you like trains and planes and aviation, etc. And you can also comment on my recent videos. And I don't really know when I'll be coming back from Stockholm, but I will let you know as soon as we buy the tickets. I will let you know in another Monk Boy 17 news video, maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow, don't know. But I will let you know in a Monk Boy 17 news video. I promise I will let you know 100%. If you have any questions, just ask, don't suffer in silence. So thank you everyone for watching, and good night to you all.